Hello everybody and welcome back to Expert Examiner IELTS. My name is Glyn and in this video we have another practice speaking test, this time with Shakib. So enjoy. Good evening, my name is Glyn. Would you please tell me your full name?
Okay, good evening. My name is Alamguru Sain Shakib. You can call me Shakib.
Okay, thank you. Now, in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Hobbyganj. It is situated in Bangladesh. It is a small uh, and but beautiful town. Small and beautiful town.
And what's the best thing about living in this place?
Uh, Actually, it's a small town, but there are lots of natural resources like trees, gardens, especially tea garden. Uh, we are actually we are producing so many tea, uh, not only in Bangladesh but also other countries. We export.
And are there any famous people from your town?
Yeah, there are lots of famous people are living in are from our hometown. Uh, One of them I can say Mr. Rakib. He is a reputable businessman of our country.
And does your town have a lot of visitors?
Yeah, people around our country they visit in Hobbyganj, and because it's there are lots of tea gardens all over countries. People love to visit there.
Mhm. Let's talk about memory now then. What kind of things do you have to remember every day?
I remember lots of things in like about my childhood and how was the how was the time when I was child, and about my friends who are actually right now are not close to me. They are living far away, and sometimes I miss them.
And are you good at remembering people's names?
Not actually. I am very bad at it. Whenever I'm actually teaching in a high school, sometimes I forgot to call my students. Uh, so it's quite tough for me. It's
And apart from names, are there any other things that you sometimes forget?
Sometime actually I forget to pick up um, uh, any shopping materials. Like whenever I go to uh, market, sometime I forgot to bring any anything which actually my mother or my sister uh, suggested to uh, take. So sometime I forget to pick up.
Now let's move on and talk about tea and coffee. How often do you drink tea or coffee?
I actually drink tea a lot because teas are available in our area. As I mentioned before, that there are so many tea gardens, and tea are also grown in our country, in our area. I regularly take tea, especially in the morning, whenever I take my breakfast. After that, I take uh, teas.
And do you have any favorite kinds of tea?
Um, it actually, I I have been I'm not actually very fond about the specific uh, teas, but my mother who actually made tea for me, I love I love this.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. Now, in this next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic, and I would like you to speak about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes. But before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare for your talk, and you may take notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. I will now share the topic on my screen. Can you see the topic?
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to describe a risk you took. Your 1 minute of preparation time starts now. Okay, so that's the end of your preparation time. To remind you, you will have between 1 and 2 minutes to give your talk, and I will let you know when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Yes, sir. Um, Actually, a time when last year, I can say, I one of my friends suggested me to admit in a computer-based course, and after that, I enrolled the course, and uh, without any preparation, actually, I uh, I started the course, and when the examination actually came, I did not actually um, prepare myself properly, and as the examination was also quite expensive. The uh, examination was also quite expensive for me, even though I didn't actually practice myself properly, and I set for the examination. So, which was actually risks for me to invest so much money on the course and admitted and sit for the set for the examination. It was quite. I actually didn't expect to sit for the examination, which was not appropriate for me at that time. But I I just enrolled and set for the examination. And whenever I started I started for the preparation of the examination. At that time, I got stuck, and I did not I did not uh, I did not prepare myself properly, and
Okay, thank you.
and after that,
Thank you.
whenever
All right, so you've been talking about a risk that you took. Let's move on and talk about risks in general. Why do some people like doing dangerous things?
uh, s- some people actually do dangerous things because they want to prove themselves. So I think this is the reason to take any dangerous risk.
Can you give some examples of what you mean here?
Is, I can say that one of my friends who was actually curious about hiking, and even though he was not actually a good hiker, and he did it uh, any help of others, so eventually he got injured.
Mhm. In general, do you think taking a lot of risks is something positive or something negative?
I think taking challenges is quite good to become familiar with every situation of life. But dangerous before taking any dangerous risks, I think that people should think twice, because there must be some injury issues.
And how do you think parents should teach their children about risks?
Yeah, parents also uh, suggest or guide their children to take risks of their life, because uh, without any uh, without taking any risks, they might be fear of their life, and they couldn't actually get a, uh, a risks, or take any risks in the future. So it will be very familiar for them to overcome from any tough situation in the future.
Mm. And who do you think in general is more interested in taking risks, men or women?
I think men, women are no, I think that women are mostly trying to do casual things, but especially men, they uh, they actually like to take any adventure. But nowadays it's quite similar, because more and more women are going to outside, wherever they want to go. So I think it's quite similar.
Let's talk about financial risks now. In some countries, betting or gambling, like going to the casino, for example, is illegal. Do you think it should be illegal?
Yeah, I think it should be illegal, because there's lots of financial issues are involved. People can't actually uh, uh, sometimes people lost their whole investment and whole savings, so it might help affect their mind as well, so which will affect their future. And this for this reason, so many people actually can't handle those situations. For example, one of my friends who actually invested in a uh, not actually invested. He played some casino in online. Eventually, he got he lost so many money, and his parents actually uh, his parents at the end um, was uh, they and so
Okay,
um,
thank
they
you.
actually got a serious problem uh,
Thank you.
for
That is
this
the end
reason.
of the test. Thank you. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this practice speaking test. As always, please leave in the comments the scores that you think the candidate deserves for this performance. And as always, I will upload another video probably tomorrow with my own feedback, comments, and scores for this candidate. If you would like your own free IELTS practice speaking test with feedback, or if you would like me to check your IELTS writing, then you can request this on my Telegram channel. A link to the Telegram channel is given below. But I will leave it there for now. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening and see you all soon. Bye bye.